Craig Buttons here. Craig, we got to talk about this Buffalo Sabres team. They've won 7 straight. Craig, they're leading the Atlantic Division. More importantly, it appears that almost nothing will get in the way of Buffalo snapping their 14-season playoff drought. You have to feel good for these fans. They've waited so long. But in terms of the ceiling for this team, Craig, what do you think the ceiling is? Is this a legitimate cup contender in your mind?
Yes. I mean, let's get right to it, Jay. I mean, there's no sense in beating around the bush. Nobody would have said this, in November. And certainly with the long drought they've had being out of the playoffs, a great fan base, and the way they have played. They've been the NHL's best team since the beginning of December. And there's no way, if you've been watching this Buffalo Sabres team, that you can suggest that they are not a legitimate Stanley Cup contender. Are they in the upper echelon of teams? No. But they're a contender. And as a team starts to build and as a team starts to believe, there's no reason for them not to think that they can't go deep and contend for the Stanley Cup. Because there's enough evidence there to say that what they're thinking as a Stanley Cup contender is legitimate.
And Craig, you just look. My favorite thing about watching the Sabres play at home, Craig, can you imagine that building a year ago? Like, what a difference in the atmosphere, right? It's just wild to think about. But I want to move on to the Colorado Avalanche, Craig, running away with the President's Trophy, back-to-back wins against their Central Division rivals, the Stars and the Wild. I know you said the Sabres are a cup contender. Are the Avs your cup favorite?
Yeah, no question about it, Jay. You think about what they did over the course of the season, just a great start. Yeah, you have a little bit of a stumble along the way, and that's to be expected. But now what you see with the Colorado Avalanche is a team forging ahead. And that is led by the general manager saying, hey, I love this team. I think it's a really good team, but I'm going to reinforce it. I'm going to strengthen it. He did it with the addition of Brett Kulak. He goes and does it with the addition of Nicolas Roy. And then he hits the trifecta in getting Nazem Kadri. And when you start to think about a team that is so outstanding in so many different areas of the game, now they go and they just bolster it and strengthen it. There's no way that the Colorado Avalanche will not enter the Stanley Cup playoffs as the clear favorite. I'm not saying that they're not a team that's unbeatable, but they're the clear favorite. And it's going to be up to other teams to try to find a way to unseat them as that favorite. And right now, that's going to be a really difficult task.
And that really difficult task will next fall upon, guess who? The Edmonton Oilers. They will be in Denver to try to take down the Avs on Tuesday night.